D-Dog, still the tag he uses in-game, perhaps best known for his wins over Tweak, but has made some waves on the national level. And coming up against Shulk here, this is a really weird matchup for Steve, because while Steve has tools, right, Shulk just has a big sword that can eat its way through blocks and can really actually put a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, I think for the sake of this commentary block, as you can see, yeah, we're struggling on the overlay to fit all this. So I think I might just say D-Dog if that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you'll say D-Dog, I'll say Quandale Dinglelingleton. They'll know who we're talking about. But speaking of Shulk and Arts, right, Shield Art too, Steve actually gets combos on Shield Art Shulk because of up tilt. It just, yeah, you literally have to hold shield there, because if you drop it, he just stays in and you just jam up tilt until Shield Art expires. It's really silly.
The tool there breaking just in the nick of time. SoulArts kind of saving himself an extra hit.
Yeah, no, making anything happen, and again, just trying to use Shulk's range, spacing right outside of D-Dog's effective burst range, finding it there with the smash art up B, gonna take an early stock. And so far, SoulArts is really showing exactly how to play this matchup.
Yeah, I feel like he has not gotten nearly as many wins in neutral, but he's made it more, he's made it count more, and it's hard for Steve to really like maximize his output against Shulk just because of the ever-present shield art. You know, I know he can get combos in it, but you know, it still can be disruptive to your flow, and that's important.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask who's actually seeded to win this?
Win the whole thing?
Well, no.
Oh, win this matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. This would I'd say be a pretty decent upset. You know, yeah, like you were saying, Quandale Dinglelingleton definitely has a lot of pretty substantial wins. So this would be a pretty substantial win for SoulArts, I'd say.
And one of the things I think is very interesting is how he doesn't build nearly as many walls as some of the other Steves. He does like to scrap a lot. We see some, you know, unorthodox formation coming out there, that minecart that every Steve from the online era, which right Quandale does come from, loving to do, and the up air coming out, and there's the shield art combos just whacking it on. Like
but 36 compared to like a standard Steve combo, definitely a substantial nerf, I'd say.
But it also takes your entire shield art, and now it's just
that's
gone.
true. But I'd say, you know, better to have loved than lost. I mean, it's like it's at least he got out of it, you know.
Absolutely.
So SoulArts definitely knows what to do here. Like he's got a lot of experience. I mean, we have Reflection here locally that he's played against, and Waidu and several others. So yeah, this experience is showing, and also this matchup is not exactly an easy one for Steve. I mean, dealing with a large sword. I mean, I think we know that like Cloud can kind of hold his own against Steve, and Shulk has a lot of similarities to Cloud in the sense that he has a huge sword to swing around, and you know, he can just kind of disrupt things like that. You know, the minecart and a lot of these high recoveries and such.
There's three characters in Ultimate who unequivocally cheat.
Yeah.
Steve, Kazuya, and Shulk. And only one of those doesn't cost $5.99, so Shulk really showing you just how much everyone in the Smash community really likes Xenoblade, at least, and how much Sakurai really adores this character, or just Minato, so strong. But speaking of strong, so is the Diamond, breaking just there. However, Quandale having one more, or trying to find any way to take this stock and keep himself in it, but you have to get around that sword.
I love that up tilt from SoulArts. Just absolutely, like, just doing good neutral stuff, you know, just putting out attacks where they belong, and he's finding his mark with most of them. Just because, you know, Steve, while he does have a sword/axe of sorts, like, there's nothing that's going to quite compare to the... Wow.
No, he's not alive there.
No, yeah, he is dead. That block undoing him, so...
Well, it was... I understand why he put it there. He was looking to just try and... He didn't have any iron, so he was just trying to find ways to... you know, to put himself in a situation to extend his life. But missed the tech on both of them. The first one on SoulArts doing a really good job of recognizing and hitting him off the wall, the missed wall tech, and that actually converting into the situation that just took the game. So really good stuff from SoulArts, showing just, again, really a clinic on how to play Shulk versus Steve. You abuse the range, you abuse your arts to keep him guessing and just whittle his resources down. And once he doesn't have any, he really can't get away from you anymore because he doesn't have minecart as a movement tool, and he doesn't have anvil either for anvil boost or to just land on you.
Sure. I feel like Shulk is just one of those few characters that he can whittle down the resources, but he's also one of the few that can compete with them, you know? Like, yeah, sure, you've got Diamond X, sure, but I'm half a stage away from you, so it doesn't really do anything. And even with a wall in the way, you just kind of poke through it. So plenty of tools at SoulArts' disposal here with Shulk to mitigate, the strengths of Steve, but the strengths of Steve, you just saw there, that's a huge offstage position for Quandale to get into and capitalize perfectly.
And you may have wondered, you saw him switch into the jump art very quickly there, making use of the dial storage tech in order to do so, shaping some active frames. But you can switch in hit stun. So he was actually in hit stun all the way into the blaster, couldn't jump there, and just sending him all the way to his death. So D-Dog making some early adjustments, which is a good thing to see, because I would love to see game 3s, game 5s, all the way through the rest of bracket.
Absolutely, yeah. This is one where I feel like if adjustments are made, this could be super, super interesting.
Yep. And I mean, we're seeing it so far here, right? D-Dog now crafting an iron, looking just to get a little bit faster mining speed, get his resources back up. But again, right, crafting table's gone. That's going to cost something to put back. You only have one iron. You now have to deal with Buster Art. You're going to take a lot of damage here, or shield pressure, and now you have to contend with Smash in the corner.
And your kill percent wasn't even in the corner. That was almost center stage.
Yeah, 68% under the platform. I mean, small battlefield, right? A little bit smaller of a stage. It's in the name, but even still, that's just brutal. Well, and D-Dog looking to make anything happen, Quandale Dinglelingleton, but it doesn't matter how fantastic his name is, because SoulArts isn't just good at showing you that Monado Arts are in his soul, he's showing you what he wants to take, and that is your soul.
Yeah, I mean, there's a... Sorry, I'm just... Every time I'm about to talk about Quandale Dinglelingleton, it's just...
I mean, yeah.
It gets me at my heart, but yeah, no. He's making some adjustments, but it doesn't look like fast enough, SoulArts really putting on the pressure, and he's at death percent again. Another missed tech. This is a bad position for him to be in.
Yep, but the TNT coming, he's going to just apply some passive pressure on a timer. The pressure plate means you can't just roll through it because it's going to explode. However,
but why deal with it?
Yeah, when you can just go around, right? Jump art, giving you all the mobility in the world, finding the F smash, and Diamond, even though, right, Quandale Dinglelingleton, he's not out of this yet. Diamond is in, but SoulArts showing him that he's trying to ring that final bell, tell him his time is over, but, it's Steve. He's never out of it.
Now that now that Smash Art is gone, it's going to be tough. SoulArts is going to have to either stall it out or get the kill the old-fashioned way here. Yep. See, like that probably would have killed if he had Smash Art going. But.
Absolutely.
But great read on the neutral get-up, and SoulArts is going to take it 2-0. Huge win for SoulArts. Wow. That was nice.
Very, very nice. And Quandale Dinglelingleton getting his bell rung a little bit. The ding-a-lingle going on in there just a tad, but he's still alive on the loser side.
The homies.
Expect him to make a hug. And yeah, that's Noku coming in to celebrate with his boy.